For today's headlines, Philippines to benefit from improved US-China relations. Hontiveros urges release of SEA Game venue papers. No house COVID-19 outbreak. Pacman is PDP-Laban's main man. No extension of RFID tagging. Mayonnaise pens song for Blackpink's Rosie. Ginebra takes 2-0 lead, final series lead. Fair weather in Metro Manila today. Good morning. I am Sandy Locos and you're watching Tribune News on Q. Today is Thursday, December 3, and now the news. An international political and economic analyst sees the Philippines as a fulcrum that would help improve relations between the United States and China, as the two superpowers are expected to make a major push in Asia in the post-Donald Trump era. Yukon Huang, senior associate in the Carnegie Endowment in Washington, D.C., said during a recent webinar that U.S. President-elect Joe Biden is coming at a time when he wants to form a stronger alliance with Asia and Southeast Asia. According to Huang, Biden sees the Association of Southeast Asian Nations as an important coalition of countries, and that the Philippines politically and economically could get more attention from the Biden administration than the Donald Trump administration. The Philippines, he said, is also seen to become a central player in the South China Sea conundrum that has China, the ASEAN member nations, and even the US as interested parties. Wang views China as keenly interested in reducing tension with the US, to realize that, Huang added, the Asian powerhouse has to improve relations with its neighboring countries, with the Philippines playing a major role in that respect. Meantime, Senator Risa Hontiveros on Wednesday asked the Development Bank of the Philippines to provide the Senate with the documents on the 9.5 billion loan available by the Malaysian firm MTD Berhad for the construction of the sports facilities used for the 2019 Southeast Asian Games. Failure by the DPP to respond would merit a subpoena for those papers, Hontiveros averred. Hontiveros disclosed that she had sent a request for copies of the loan or credit agreement, codified approving and signing authority, minutes of relevant board meetings, presentations during the meeting, management memorandum on the MTD Berhad loan, and the council opinions or the legal counsel's approval on the loan from the DPP. Hontiveros has called a probe on the joint venture agreement between the MTD Berhad and the Bases Conversion and Development Authority for the construction of the facilities at the new Clark City. The lawmakers cited the sudden alteration in MTD Berhad's proposal to construct the administrative center in Clark after the BCDA pushed for the inclusion of sports facilities in the contract. She mentioned Contract Review 68 from the Office of the Government Corporate Counsel, headed by former Chief Rudolph Jurado, which required public bidding for these sports facilities. The BCDA then made the project as a joint venture to skip the public bidding requirement. House Secretary General Mark Leandro Mendoza denied that there is a current outbreak of COVID-19 at the House of Representatives, despite detecting nearly 100 new confirmed cases in less than a month's time. Following a mass swab testing among House lawmakers and staff members, 98 have tested positive. It was the first mass swab testing held at the House since the COVID-19 was declared a pandemic in March. Mendoza claimed most patients acquired COVID-19 through community transmission and not within the premises of the Batasang Pambansa complex. The number of victims, he stressed, only represents 5% of the House's 2,000 employees. Tribune News on Q will be back after these reminders.
Viber is the free and secure way to connect with friends and family, anywhere. Send messages and make phone and video calls for free. Download Viber now.
Magsha-shopping na lang ako!
Hashtag 143SM. Call to deliver.
Hello, can I get the following? One pink chair, bed sheets, na pink yung sofa, tapos slide, size 8, pajamas na blue. Oh, don't forget ang...
Hashtag 143SM. Call to deliver.
Wait lang, okay ba yan?
Anything at the SM store, ma'am.
Call to deliver. Call.
Kuya, pwede rin ba ako magpa-deliver sa ate ko sa Taguig, tapos sa friend ko sa Davao, tsaka sa... cancel ko sa Lipa? Okay ba yan?
Kahit saan po, pwede kami mag-deliver.
Call to deliver. Call. Hashtag 143SM. Call to deliver. Hashtag 143SM. Call to deliver. Call. Hashtag 143SM. Hashtag 143SM. Call to deliver.
Call na rin kayo.
Call to deliver.
Senator Manny Pacquiao on Wednesday took oath as the new national president of the ruling party Partido Demokratikong Pilipino Lakas ng Bayan or PDP-Laban, replacing Senator Aquilino Pimentel. House Speaker Lord Alan Velasco also took oath as the new executive vice president of the ruling party. Pacquiao is one of the political figures that is expected to run for president in the 2022 national elections. Talks on Pacquiao's possible presidential bid heated up anew when his boxing promoter Bob Arum said that he was informed by the senator about his 2022 plans. It is still unclear, however, if Pacquiao will seek another 6 years to complete his 2 terms in the Senate or he will pursue a higher government position. President Rodrigo Duterte likewise hinted at Pacquiao's possible presidential bid when he repeatedly mentioned in his previous speeches that he wanted the lawmaker boxer to be his successor. Amid calls to have the installation of radio frequency identification tags for vehicles extended, the Department of Transportation on Wednesday maintained that the rollout of cashless solutions for toll road transactions should not be delayed further. The DOTR cited that toll operators have reported a number of tellers have tested positive for COVID-19, a reason why the cashless transaction was pushed. Transportation Assistant Secretary Goddess Hope Liberan, however, assured motorists who have yet to secure RFID tags may acquire them from booths near toll plazas. If needed, Liberan said operators may be directed to designate permanent stickering lanes in their toll stations. Meanwhile, Toll Regulatory Board Executive Director Abraham Sales noted the vehicular congestion along toll plazas and the occasional glitches in the system are only part of the birthing pains of the cashless collection policy. The agency has set a 1-month transition period to allow operators to integrate a smooth toll collecting systems. This means no apprehensions of vehicles without RFID tags is implemented until January 11. Motorists will only be issued a traffic violation ticket if they are in the wrong lane. From sex bomb dancer Jopay, Mayonnaise has found another muse for its newest song. The OPM band has written a song for Blackpink member Rosie for its new album Friends and Family. Mayonnaise released the track titled Park Chaeyoung in Hangul, which is Rosie's Korean name. The Filipino song featured Rosie's voice. The band collaborated with Chino David and Julia Daniel for the song. 2 other songs from the album, Saint Augustine and Sniper Training, also used Rosie's voice in the intro. Mayonnaise released its hit song Jopay back in 2004. We will be back. Stay with us.
This is a very important story. The important story.
Pictures and stories.
Today, we feel the weight of history on our shoulders. The way we have been moving leads nowhere. We need to change course.
Since the United Nations was founded, the human race has never had to face a set of challenges like we do right now. But together, we can overcome them.
In sports, Barangay Ginebra now holds a 2-0 edge in the PBA Philippine Cup Finals after beating TNT 92-90 Wednesday in Game 2 of the best-of-7 series at the Angeles University Foundation Arena in Clark. Stanley Pringle led the Gene Kings with 34 points, 8 assists and 6 rebounds, while Alion Mariano added 20 markers. Ginebra had a hard time putting away the Tropang Giga despite TNT missing the services of leading MVP contender Ray Parks, who sat out the game due to a left calf strain sustained in their overtime loss in Game 1. Scottie Thompson hit the go-ahead triple to shatter the 84-84 deadlock with just 30.5 seconds left in the game, while veteran guard L.A. Tenorio scored all of his 5 points from the free throw line in the closing stretch of Ginebra's win. Parks remained doubtful for Game 3 on Friday. Metro Manila and the rest of Luzon will experience partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated light rains caused by the northeast monsoon. Cagayan Valley, Mimaropa, Bicol Region, Western Visayas, and the provinces of Aurora and Quezon can expect cloudy skies with scattered rain showers and thunderstorms. Mindanao and the rest of Visayas will experience partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated rain showers and localized thunderstorms. That wraps up the stories this morning. Catch the latest news on our website tribune.net.ph and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tribune Now. The Daily Tribune is one with the nation in facing the COVID-19 crisis, and in line with this, the Daily Tribune Digital Edition and Press Reader is now available for free online. You can also download the Daily Tribune app on Apple Store or Google Play to get the latest and most comprehensive news online. Daily Tribune is also inviting everyone to join its community Viber Katribu to get updates on the freshest and hottest news and entertainment stories of the day. Tarcito emoticons are also available on our community Viber. Just visit the sticker store and search for Katribu Community. And before we go, we would like to thank the SM Store for our wardrobe. We would also like to thank the Araneta Center. Again, this is Sandy Locos, and you're watching Tribune News on Q. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay at home. Good morning and have a nice day.
Never thought self-service can be this slick. Modify plans in a snap, walang hirap. It's a wrap, just tap the app. Now you can check, view, subscribe, renew. Help and support for you. Out with the Ring apps are the in thing. You know what to do. Globe at home and Globe One, all in the Globe app na yan. Self-service and easy to use, mas okay tayo dyan. Globe at home and Globe One, all in the Globe app na yan. Instant response, no hold time pa, wala nang hintayan. Download Globe at home and Globe One app, all in the Globe app na yan. Download the Globe One and Globe at Home apps from Google Play Store and Apple App Store now. Download Globe at Home and Globe One app, all in the Globe app na yan.
Good morning, sir. How may I help you?
Bakit kailangan ko pang pumunta sa bangko?
Kung nga naman, sir, ba't kailangan pang pumunta sa bangko?
Why not get a UB app so you can do all these without going to the bank? Bank the way you live. Union Bank.
Ang Philippine Offshore Gaming Operators o POGO ay isang legitimate business entity na nagbibigay serbisyo sa offshore gaming para lamang sa mga manlalarong nasa abroad sa pamamagitan ng internet. Ang mga serbisyong handog nito ay katulad ng casino games at sports betting na pwedeng laruin kahit wala sa casino. Sa Pilipinas, walang POGO operators. Tanging POGO service providers lamang dahil nagaganap ang mga laro sa labas ng bansa.
Araneta City, home to the country's first indoor shopping mall, the world's original Thrilla, and the first ever Bini Bini pageant. Now a place for your first win, your first catch, your first home, your first big break, your first date, and even your first love. Araneta City, the city of firsts.
Bilang bagong mag-asawa, sabay kami natututo sa buhay.
Sabay rin namin inaaral ng mga bayarin sa bahay.
Kahit kami, nagtaka sa biglang laki ng electricity bill namin. Huwag pong mangambang maputulan. Sinisigurado ng Meralco na walang disconnection hanggang September.
Estimated bills lang ang natanggap natin ng March, April at para sa ilan, May. Dahil sa lockdown, isang tabi to para hindi na maguluhan.
Ang May o June ay actual meter reading na. Kung May nagka-actual reading, ibabawas dito ang huling reading bago mag-ECQ. Yan lang po ang ating babayaran hanggang 3 buwang konsumo.
Kung estimated reading sa May at June nagka-actual reading, ibabawas din dito ang huling reading bago mag-ECQ. Yan lang po ang ating babayaran. Hanggang 4 na buwang konsumo, walang labis. Tandaan, kung ano lang na konsumo,
yun lang ang babayaran.
ako po si Mateo G.
At ako naman po si Sarah G.
G?
G!